Pisces, welcome. My name is Crow. This is your second 2 weeks of May reading. Feel free to take what resonates and leave the rest. And I encourage you to tap into your own intuition, your own feelings, vibes, energies, the things that are going on in your surroundings. It's all a part of this cosmic collaboration and in this reading, okay? Just calling in some of the guidance, wisdom from the Most High, angels, beings, Creator, the Divine, for the collective of Pisces. It feels like the first energy that's coming through, some of you, it's like you're pointing off into the distance and you can see what it is that you're looking for. You're going to be amazed in the second 2 weeks of May if you know where to look and you know how to keep your eyes open, and if you are aware, for some of you here. And also the people in your life who you feel like you haven't been, there are some people in your life that feel as though you haven't been hearing them, and now you're going to be able to hear them for the second 2 weeks of May. Of course, now we're out of the retro shade action, and you're going to be able to hear. You really are. And, you know, for some of you, you might experience feelings of like, wow, foolishness, of wow, I couldn't even hear them before this, and now I am. Like, what do I do with that? That's okay. Hold your head high and process your emotions like you always do, Pisces. Your big emotions, and just keep your head up. We have 3 different animals that are being joined with you for the second 2 weeks of May, which we're going to go one by one and then we'll read them all together. So first is we have the bear. This is giving you a little bit of more hibernation vibes. You might be feeling a little bit more introverted, but more perspective, more retrospective, in a sense of like, okay, I'm gonna hibernate within myself. And also, you know, them bears are coming out of hibernation too. For some of you, coming out of your hibernation, a very protective energy, a very motherly, deep motherly energy that is protective. Like, you know, mama bear, of course, mama bear energy is coming through for you, Pisces, for the second 2 weeks of May. Taking care of your children, and even for those of you who have mothers that have passed, this could be a message like you're still being watched over. That mother bear energy never goes away. Energy just transforms. It doesn't ever really disappear. Okay. And you know, bear is accompanied by the number 5, which is transmutation, which is you know, building with your hands, like that tactile, really grounded energy. As well as, you know, the color brown is really speaking, spending time outside in nature, taking the time for you, you know, to take a moment to go into yourself before you react, before, you know, you just go from just an emotional perspective. Take a moment. You have a lot of big feelings, Pisces, sometimes, and not all those feelings, of course, all your feelings are valid, but are they relevant? So are they relevant to what is going on in your life? Meaning, like, is this the time for it or not? So, you know, taking care of that in your own time and space, and being gentle, like cuddly with yourself and cuddly with the people surrounding you who love you, is a really great period of time. You know, it feels like not really, if there's a lot of toxic masculine energy in your life, staying away from that as well. Okay, so now we have number 26, which is, excuse me, and the squirrel. The squirrel is, you need to be preparing. It's a good time for you to be preparing for, again, your resources. So saving your resources, saving your energy. You're going to be needing it for some period of time in the future. And now is the second 2 weeks of May are an opportunity for you to just recover, rest, and fill your reservoir. Like fill up your tank. Running on empty, it's not advised for these next 2 weeks of May. Resource, you want to gather. Okay, so that means you're not indebted like to, let's say, sleep. Sleep is coming through. So getting enough sleep, right? Because you're gonna have to sleep at some point. It catches up to you. And when we have a deficit of sleep, we always need to get more sleep. So gathering your resources, it's for those of you who are looking to make some money. The money is going to come through more steady, and you'll be able to like save it. Don't just blow it right away. Save it. Put it in a little piggy bank. Hide it in different bank accounts. Put it in under your drawer or something like that. Don't forget where it is, because that would be unfortunate. But make your little caches. And enjoy. Have fun while you're doing it. You can, while you're building energy. Although it takes energy to do that, you can still have fun. Look at the squirrels; they're running and jumping, and they're like they're having a grand old time. So and be mindful of like just erratic behavior, because the squirrels are pretty erratic. You see them around. Much different energy than a bear. Bears are not really erratic unless they're being fucked with, right? We can all get erratic if we're messed with. So this is, bringing those two energies together. A hybrid bear squirrel. Yeah, grounding that erratic energy, okay? Grounding it so that it doesn't blow your nervous system doesn't blow a gasket. Then we have the Goose card. Goose is about dancing. Go out and dance and celebrate. Dancing is regenerative. Having fun is regenerative. It fills your tank, especially if you're coming out of a long hibernation of being so internal that you've blocked so many things out of your life and your own enjoyment. Dancing, okay? And however you dance, it doesn't have to be like physical dance. Like you can be dancing in your life. It's just about it's an energy. It's a swag, okay, Pisces? It's a swag. So this is about the sacred spiral, all right? The spiral, Fibonacci spiral, all the spirals that we're seeing in nature. It's repeated patterns, okay? That means that this period in your life, you've probably been here before in a different way, shape, or form. Cyclical, all right? The cycles of nature. But when you're able to dance through them, rather than becoming a brick, I'm going to be a brick and I'm just going to stay here. I'm not going to move. That's when we get into a little bit of trouble. So dancing with what happens in your life, dancing with all of your emotions. If you live alone, or even if you live with a person, like close the door, put on some headphones, and just put on your favorite song and move those hips and dance, go out to a club, if you've been wanting to try dancing class, second 2 weeks are a really good time for you to sign up and go, okay? You can still be saving your energy and these different things, but this is something that gives you energy. It brings new life. All right, it's a circle. It's the cycle of life, and this is a celebration. This is a really great celebration card. So if some of you have been waiting to celebrate, it feels like surprise celebration. If someone wants to celebrate, allow it in. Okay. All right. Let's pull another card here. Ooh. Time. Wow, okay. Time. The time card is how you spend your time, what you say about your time. You are a creator, right? The theory of relativity states is like, time is relative. That means if I'm doing something that I hate, it sometimes can feel like hours and hours and hours and hours. Oh my God, I just want to rip my hair out, right? And then when you're doing something that you enjoy and love, time, it can go both fast and slow, but the quality of it is amazing because you just enjoy it. So what you say about your time, meaning, I don't have enough time for this. I'll do that when I have time. I never have time for this, or, there's no time for me. I'm running out of time. Ooh, I'm running out of time. Think about that. As a conscious being, you continually saying that. You're always going to be late. You're always going to be running out of time. I'm late for a very important date. This is your signal to just be mindful of how you talk about time and to bring your awareness to the relationship of time, okay? The reality is, the truth is, according to going off the last card with the Goose, is like, you have an infinite amount of time available to you. Of course, we live life and experience life in a line sometimes, linearly, because we're always moving forward. But you can absolutely time travel in a sense of you have memories that are brought with you. You can tap into different states of being, to evoke certain feelings within you. And this is your time. If you've been waiting, like, when am I going to get time off? When am I going to be able to do this? When am I going to be able to do that? When am I going to be able to start this project and be loyal to myself and take this opportunity to stand my ground, to stand my ground. This is, the time is now. The time is now, right now. Now o'clock. All right. And it stands to reason that if you can remember your past, you can also remember your future. It's just a matter of perspective. All things surrounding time. This is an amazing card. You can time travel. You can stretch, or you can speed up things up depending on what's going in your mind. And remembering that the words that you say in relationship of how you experience life is a reflection of what's going on in here. Change your attitude, okay, Pisces, and you change your world. And we'll do one more card. We're going to pull from Asha Frost's deck here. Nice message. Nice little message. Shine. Yeah. Shine. Full spirit moon. Shine. All right, we'll read both of these. And the jingle dress. And look. The jingle dress. She's dancing. Miracles. Miracles are entering your life. Shine. Shining in your power. What needs to be released so that you can shine as bright as the full moon? In Grandmother Moon's fullest expression, we are blessed with a light that is unapologetic and bold. Your precious essence is being called forward to match this energy. While we all go through seasons where our light dims and we feel small, this card shines forward to clear that way. What self-deprecating tones need to be released from your heart? What beliefs from your soul? As you step into the beauty of expansive moonlight, you are the pure illumination and potential. If you have felt shy in the past, to radiate your fullness, remember that you are enough and there is space in the world for you. You belong, Pisces. Allow the tides of your inner waters to be pulled by this full spirit moon, for you have walked the path of becoming and you can no longer deny your spark. Claim your magnetic essence, reveal your truth, and be. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, and we have one last message for the second 2 weeks of May, Pisces. Thank you for being here. and that is the jingle dress. Miracles. During the 1918 flu pandemic, a little girl had fallen deathly ill and was able to recover. Her father had a vision of dancers wearing a dress with 4 rows of jingling metal bells. And when the sick child saw the dance, she joined in, and the medicine poured through the movement of her feet, curing her. This medicine comes forward to teach you to believe in the possibility of that healing exists, the healing existence of miracles. What miracles do you want to call in at this time? The energy around you is now open to bright, brilliant possibilities. If you could have a magic wand, what would you wish for? Your healer, guides, ancestors, and animal spirits are gathering around you to deliver the answers to your prayers. Everything is possible. Just as the little girl was cured by the medicine of the jingle dress, you too hold the capacity for something equally as powerful coming to you now. Where in your life do you need miracles to touch you? Where have you felt stuck or hopeless? There is an opportunity for your situation to shift into a different and beneficial direction. Stay open to circumstances changing, for miraculous happenings are here. Wow, okay. I mean, all of this is working within, all together. Thank you for being here, Pisces. Join me for twice a month energy readings for the collective of Pisces. And like, subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear from you, and have a blessed day. Caw!